Truly, I messed up it all. I don't even know where to begin. I had a good childhood. I had good parents who didn't do drugs or alcohol, who were strict and raised us in a good home. I was raised in church, but that doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Um, when I was young, I was molested by an uncle. Um, I didn't tell anyone because I stopped it, and I didn't think there was a need to tell anyone. But that's wrong because it broke me, and I couldn't heal because I didn't let it out. I didn't tell anyone. And because of that, I broke myself more because he later then hurt other children in our family because I never told anyone, so he never got stopped. Um, and like with that, many other adults in my life let me down, and that's where my bad choices start. Mind you, everything that happened in my life was my fault. God gives us free will, and they were all my choices. No one forced me to do them. I made all of them clearly on my own, knowing the consequences. Church, I stayed in church till I was about 12, 13. I wouldn't conform to their religion. I understood the Bible. I understood God, but I did not understand the people in these churches. And I wouldn't conform to them, so they didn't like me even on the job. So I stopped going to them. And that's where my walk away from God and my side of God is lost. I started drugs and alcohol at 12 and 13 years old. By the age of 15, I'd done every drug and alcohol besides crack, heroin, and meth. I worked a full-time job so I could support my habits while going to school and passing grades and making it all the way through. I had a child by the age of 19 in an abusive relationship, severely abusive. All things teenagers, children should not do. But I did, so that did not help my alcohol and my drug addiction. I left my parents' home. I was raising a child. I had a bad car wreck when my child was 2. I was 20. I broke my back in 3 places, and I was paralyzed for 2 years. I was not supposed to walk again. Wow. And I was supposed to lose my right arm. It was supposed to be amputated. I wouldn't let him because I refused to give up. For once in my life, I was not intoxicated in that wreck. I was the designated driver, and I was the only person hurt. But when I was laying up under that car, I could not feel my legs or my arm. I just prayed for God for me to make it home to my child, and He did that. He did that, and I owe it all to God, truly. I walk today with no surgery, and I still have my arm in full use with no surgery. God can do anything. Anything is possible with God. Then I met my first husband, and I got married, and we had my second child. And at the age of 23, I lost him. He died in a car wreck. Stemmed from I wouldn't let him in the house with our kids because he was high, and I was not at the time. And I wouldn't let him be there, so he left mad. And he was even madder and in a anger raised with me for not arguing with him and not answering the phone. He was blind on his way to go get more drugs. And he lost control of his truck, and he died. And then that's where my world gets wrecked and upside down. My parents say I have to live, and I have to stay strong for my children. And the whole time, I didn't want to live anymore. Through most of their childhood, I stayed pretty clean from drugs because they had abandonment issues and everything from my husband dying, so it was hard to do drugs with them always there. But that did stem out of control at times through the years. When they wasn't around, I would get high, but that didn't do anything. That didn't fill any voids, and it didn't numb anything like I thought it would. Because when you come down, everything you were trying not to feel feels 100 times worse. And nothing can fill them voids. And my voids, it was just I was empty. I didn't want to live. I had no will to live in this world. But yet I had no strength to take myself out because I couldn't leave my children or anyone else that I thought loved me behind because I thought they would hurt too much. So I just walked around completely empty with no will to be here. Managed to raise my children pretty much sober. Now, by the age of 19, by the way, I had done all drugs but crack and heroin. So somewhere in my mid to late 20s, when my kids were a little older, that started getting worse. I used more, just get it better. I thought no one knew. I thought my kids didn't know. No, they knew. They knew. And that didn't stop me. I was completely empty. I didn't want to be here. I did lose sight of God because I chose to walk away from Him. And I chose to do all these things. I never did lose my faith, not once, not even in my darkest moments. It's probably the only reason I made it out, besides God, was the faith that I knew He was still there. It was just me. I'm thankful for that. I'm so thankful I never lost my faith. I was never mad at God. That's not why I chose to do these things. Truthfully, I was mad at myself. I was mad because I didn't want to live. But life wasn't that bad. I was mad because I chose to do all this stuff to self-destruct when I had no reason to, really. I'm not the one who died. He did. I'm not the one who did the bad things they did to me. They were. But I was mad because I wouldn't let myself heal. Because I would just continue to break myself. So I wasn't mad at God. I was mad at me. I remember even arguing with God at times. Like, just why don't you just take me? I'm not going to take myself. Just take me. I was like, well, if you're not going to take me, I'll just keep self-destructing. Eventually it will take me. Eventually you won't be able to stop that. He laughed at me every time, to be honest. He was like, I can do anything I want. You don't tell me what I can't do. And me, stubborn as I am, would be like, okay, then watch me. I'll just go even more off the extreme with these drugs. I can do it. And by my late 20s, that was gone. That was gone. I did look like I was maintaining it pretty good. I still took good care of the kids and still kept houses and my bills paid and everything that was needed done. But I was just getting high more and more. And by this time, meth was my problem. And by 2012, I was cooking meth. Just because it was cheaper to cook it and feed my habit than it was to risk going out there and getting caught buying it or paying for it, because I need that money still to take care of my kids and my household. By the end of 2012, early 2013, that was over. I lost everything but my kids. I managed that one. I don't even know how. Probably because my kids didn't tell on me, and that's sad. But my power was shut off. My rent wasn't paid. I was having to move, and I was in a complete utter meltdown. I had been up for 18 days trying to run from the problems I created. You can't do that. That did end that 18th day when my kid refused to move away from the child in the car so I couldn't drive off. With his grandmother. Refused, held me hostage there like halfway through the night. So I stopped. I gained a year and 4 months clean. Gained everything back. Was doing great. So I thought, but I was still broken. I was still empty. So it was not going to last. Now I knew that. I could lie to everybody else, but I couldn't lie to myself. I lived it for me. I know what's inside of me. So I lost it again. But this time I turned to the needle. Sad to say, that's the devil itself. And that, there was no maintaining. There was no grieving. My kids were old enough by then, so I never lost my kids. I kept them. I lost them though because they lost me. I lost myself. But still had them. Finally, I was 88 pounds. Living in a Tennessee motor unit. Can't get no worse than that. My kids didn't come around me. I still had custody of them, but my kids did not come around me, and I could not blame them. I was not nice. I was not nothing nice to look at either, and I was honest. Yeah, and someone walked up to me and asked me, "Why do you live in a motel, Heather? And why do you act like this, Heather?" I'd say, "Because I'm high. Leave me alone. Go on. It's my choice. I can do what I want." Yeah, I could. But I couldn't self-destruct. I couldn't take myself out because God wouldn't let me. It didn't matter how extreme I got. He wouldn't let me go. And all I wanted to do was go. But I didn't want to go by my own hands. That went on until, it got rough. I would say I had clean time in there, but it would just be a lie. This is what I told people. I never really did. I just hid it a little better. Actually, they just didn't come around, so it didn't matter. I ran everybody off in my life. And raised at them even more to keep them away. Didn't want them there. Because I didn't even want to look at myself. I sure didn't want to see the hurt in their eyes of them looking at me. There's no way. And then there was a wake-up call. My son. My son was on meth. My son was in there in jail on meth. Man, that is never a reality check in your life. It's for your child to grow up and be exactly what you don't want to be because that's what you want. And they're that because of you. They watched you. They followed your footsteps. That's probably the worst hurt I ever experienced in my life, worse than wanting to be dead and being empty, to be honest with you. I battled that for about a year. Battled myself and my own demons while trying to battle him and his demons. But that was my saving grace. I promised him that I didn't care if I left this world, I was leaving at least fighting to show him the right way, to lead him by example. I told him I didn't care if I didn't make it, I would at least go out fighting to show him the right way, that I was sorry, that I owed him that, I was sorry I led him astray. And I did. It took me about a year fighting myself on that promise, but I did. I was 88 pounds with congestive heart failure, a patient at the cancer center for a blood disorder taking chemo, and a needle in my arm thinking I was going to get better. But I was fighting that. It was getting less and less that I was high, less and less. Because I didn't want to be. I wanted to show him. I didn't want to go out trying to show him. I wanted to make it. So then, it got bad there at the end. Even if I wasn't high, it was still like my mind was gone. Like, it was nothing but darkness. I was scared. I could see, hear, and smell the occupants of hell around me, even in the broad daylight. It was so scary. I knew death was upon me. I knew I really had no choice at this moment. But it was scary. Y'all, I view meth use or drug addiction at all. I'll give you my description of it. It's living tormented in hell while alive. And in the case of, I don't ever want to go to hell for eternity because I've seen that while I was alive, and that is one scary, tormented place. I slept with my Bible. I was so scared at them last days. So scared. Like, I was having trouble sleeping in. I wasn't even getting high. I was so scared. I slept with my Bible. I prayed and something. Oh, yeah. I even preached when I was high. Y'all. People didn't want to be around me when I was high because I preached there in the end. And they would ask me, Heather, why do you preach when you get high? I would say, well, I'm really not preaching at y'all. Like, I need to hear this, so I'm just saying it out loud so maybe I'll hear it. Because I ain't hearing it when I just say it in my head. I was like, and hopefully one of y'all hear it too. I was like, Jesus said he'd come to him when we need him the most, and here I am. It worked. It worked. It worked because I heard him. And I prayed more. I slept with that Bible more. I read it more. And I prayed more. And I reckon about 2 months there towards the end, I asked everybody I know, hey, can y'all let me ride to church? Can I go to church with y'all? Hey, y'all, I just want to go to church. Nobody want me to go to church with them? Did nobody want me, 88 pounds, looking like the death skeleton of hell myself, did not want me and couldn't sit still? Y'all think I'm hyper now? Ooh, I got on my own nerves. When I talked, it was like, I don't even know what I said half the time. And I bounced way off the wall. It was crazy. Nobody wanted me to go to church with them. And then one day, a member of our church, Ashley Ledbetter, she messaged me on Facebook and was like, hey, where's Stone? I want to invite him to church with me. And I was like, I have no idea. Probably at his grandma's. But hey, I'll go to church with you. Please, 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 I'll go to church with you. And she was like, I'll take both of y'all to church. Send me your address. I'll be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, I got so excited. I was high. I was higher when I could be when she said it. And I was high when I was getting ready for church the next morning too. But I had no shame because I was going to Jesus. I was going to Jesus. Y'all, I've never been so excited that morning in my life. It took me 2 months to get somebody who wasn't ashamed to take me to church. This is where she brought me. And I walked through those doors, y'all, I was high, so high. I did not care. My head was held up. I was so excited to be getting to go to church. I didn't care if everybody knew I was high. And y'all had to know it too because I was 88 pounds. I was like Skeletor from He-Man. No lie. I looked at myself in the mirrors those days. I knew. Because I was less high those days. So I knew what I looked like. I was facing my demons. But, I was so excited. And I come up here to that altar that Sunday. And I kneeled down and I prayed. I prayed for him to please take the drugs. Please take them. Or take me still. At that point, it was like, because I had no fight left. And I cried my eyes